Hello, welcome. I'm going to look at Nerf Blast the Ball game. It does say game, debatable if you want to call this thing a game. It's really just two guns that shoot balls. They call them blasters. The shoot 'em, dodge 'em, catch 'em game. I think most kids would have just been shooting each other with these things, and Parker Brothers does suggest tag is one of the games you can play with it. Up until this point, though, the Nerf brand, Nerf standing for non-expanding recreational foam, and these don't have any foam, but up to that point, the first 20 years of Nerf was basically indoor sports. Nerf was pitched as an indoor football game by a guy in Minnesota. Parker Brothers, purchased the idea from him, but only made a round, like foam ball in 1969, and then in 1972 came the Nerf football and the Nerf hoop, which is like a basketball hoop that clips to a door, but they don't have H in the title. It's Nerf hoop without Nerf hoop without the H. Now those two items were released in 1972, but were popular for a long time. Very popular when I was a kid in the 80s. But this releasing in 1989, 20 years after the original foam ball, may have been the first weapon. Today, Hasbro owns the Nerf brand and makes a lot of weapons, but those all shoot like foam darts. Whereas this, it shoots a soft ball, but it's not foam. So, Parker Brothers says ages 5 and up. I think that's too young myself. They don't hurt. Like, these balls don't hurt when they hit you. Although if you're 5 years old and you get hit in the face, you might tear up a little. Depends on the kid, but they also require a little effort to get the ball in there and to fire them with force. So I'd say ages 8 and up probably. So you get 4 balls. They're bright yellow, so they're not easy to lose. And here are some of the suggestions: target shooting, compete for distance, and this is just saying it's safe to play inside. They have a lamp sitting right between the two people shooting at each other. I don't know, they could still probably knock it over. Maybe that one's strong enough where the ball will just bounce off of it, but like I said, it has some force. It shoots up to 30 feet according to the box. I didn't measure how far I could shoot it. So, brightly colored blasters as well. Just go over the instruction sheet first. I will demo this like in another room, like with a full setup. But I'll also pop one off here before I switch the camera to another room. It's a little loud, so you might want to turn down the audio when I do that. So, this is all it comes with. The 2 blasters and the 4 balls. As they say, high visibility yellow balls. Nerf tag, 2 or more players. Of course, if you buy more sets, you could have 4 blasters, 6 blasters. And then, aside from tag and target practice, which you saw in the box, they also suggest golf. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're saying use things like a trash can or a tree to pretend these are the holes on a golf course. So, yeah, it's a bit of a stretch. It's more like fancy target practice, but it's one of the suggestions. Although the worst one is blast against the wall game, which is, it says fire your blast ball at a blank wall. It just says to land the ball as close to the wall as you can. Of course, if you're inside, you're going to shoot well beyond the length of a room, so maybe they do mean to play this outside against the house wall or something. You could also order 3 additional balls for $3.50. So this is like a suction, uses air, power of air to just pop the ball out. So I know it goes out of frame because it is kind of long. You just take a ball, you gotta push it in here. That's why I said I don't think a 5-year-old's gonna be doing that. Alright, and you gotta suction it, and well, I'm not gonna shoot toward the camera. I was gonna shoot it off into the distance. It's just gonna hit some boxes probably. But like I said, it's going to make a loud pop, so be prepared. I don't know, I think that probably came across very loud. Got some wooden blocks set up. They're a little heavy, but I couldn't find anything like really light that would knock over easily. I didn't have anywhere great to set things up. So I got the camera back as far as I could. I think I'm in frame, probably not all in frame, but you'll be able to see the blaster and blocks fall over if I actually hit them. So the pop noise, you know, the camera is a few feet, or not the camera, the microphone's a few feet away. It might be loud. That went right through the two pillars there. You know, it's easier to load this actually if I'm just pushing on the floor rather than try to push up with my hand. And that was way off. Yeah, aiming this thing, not so easy. There you go. Knock the big tower down. The other ones are just single, as you can tell, probably. They weren't stacked high. The two over there, I don't know. I mean, they're facing the cameras, you probably can't tell. Those little things on top of the rectangle pillars are cars carved out of wood. Well, these are hitting the front door and bouncing right back to me. They're missing even on the rebound. Yeah, there we go. Well, I don't need to knock them all down. I'll take one more shot until I run out of balls here. If it bounces back to me, I'll take another, but if not... Oh, look at that. On the rebound, takes it out. So, that is it. Thanks for watching.